Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one we're going to be taking a look at my ZBayley, and I'm going to show you guys two different fights with her against two different people. I do have this moment. It does add silence gem damage 100%, which is something, and her gear has black gems do 150% more damage, which is potentially something, right? So I'll show you first. I'm running here without plates. You could run her with ZBayley plate for sure. I've seen people do Black Royal Rumble, all kinds of stuff. I have takedown threes, black move damage metal, right, etc. 130% move damage strap, yada yada yada. All right. So yeah, Bayley. Mine isn't max level, or the star isn't filled, which would add some gem damage to it a little bit. But let me show you guys how I used to play ZBayley all the time. And you can see the trainer setup is Woods, Mellow, 17K Santa, and Gooker. So how I used to play Bayley all the time and why I liked her so much. Here you can see my trainers. You can see Jade has 76 million health, right? Showboat Jade. And if we just hit the two moves here, my finisher is 73 million damage. So, yeah, we zero Jade Showboat's life with the old metals. 73 mil in 2 clicks, don't touch the board. Really nice, right? So just for example, that we're doing like 74 million, and then I'll show you what we do with the gem damage on this, if you were to use both of them. We'll see how much the first move does. It might be more than 74. It is 353, 601. It does 4 million, actually, the yellow. So we were doing 4 and 73, so 77 mil. But you can also add this, and this does a bunch more. So we're going to do 19 million, and then I think it's 31, so that's like 50 million. Yeah. So you can see she's all the way down to 21 million from the 73 she started at. So we've done like 53 million, and then we'll do another 73, so that's like 125 plus then the gem damage. Another 20 million, so like 145 mil total against somebody with Fury 2s. Looks really good when you do it that way. It looks less good when you go against Fury 3s, which let's do that now. Still good, right? For sure. And we take a look at Nikki. Alright, so she has 150% less damage from all moves. I have that too. But then you look and see the sub stats here, right? I have 30% less damage from moves. She still doesn't have that, right? I have another 36.5% less damage from all moves. She doesn't have that anywhere. She's missing all the move defense sub stats too, by the way. So 38.47 here, and another 36 here. That's 70%. And another 30 here. So that's like 100%. She has 100% less move defense than you'd see on somebody using proper metals like I am. So it's still not a perfect comparison. 100% move defense is a huge amount from here. So this is actually still even better than it would look in the move defense department by a good chunk, right? But it is closer to being accurate. And instead of doing 4 million here, we're doing 3 million. And instead of doing 73 here, we're doing 59. So total of 62 instead of 77. It's a reduction in 15 million. If it was 100%, it would be even bigger, right? So obviously this In feud with proper metals, you're probably doing more like 40-ish there, and they're kicking out every time, to be honest. And now let me show you what the moveset we did 145 million with looks like. So really you can't two-click with Bayley anymore is what I'm getting at, which is what I really loved about Zombie Bayley. You have to bring in this other move, right? So she starts at like 62 million health. You can see this is 15 and 25. It's down to 40. We lose 10 million here. So we've done like, what is this? 40, we'll call it 45 million we've done. And then another 60, so 105, and then our gem damage. Of 19, so 105, like 100, we'll call it 125, so it's like 20 million less, which isn't super substantial without the 100%. It would be more like 30 or 40 million less against someone equivalent to myself, but it's enough that like you can't play cards the same way, you can't count on things the same way. Bayley is still great, right? But for example, you probably see me my Naya video where Naya is just using 2 moves and hitting for over 100 million. Bayley's 2 moves are hitting for 60 million on the same thing. So Bayley starts to lose that attractiveness of what made her so good to me, right? Is the 2-click move damage that was really fast. Now she's got to do 3 moves to keep up, right? To do the same thing Naya's doing in 2 moves. For example, and I'll also show you, I'm going to do one on Naomi as well, just so you guys kind of have a comparison of some of these top lady strikers and that sort of thing. It's still fast, it's still great, I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not as good as it was, and it's still looking better than it would normally here, for sure. And also, to be fair, my Bayley has insanely good substats also on her medals. Let me show you the medals, so it's not just the 250%. I have, I don't on this one actually. I thought I had black move damage on that one. But we have 16% here and 21% there, so we're getting another almost 40% extra. Honestly, I thought I had black move damage here as well. That's interesting. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Now here it is. Let's make it a little more efficient just for the future. So yeah, Bayley's still great. But not as great, if that makes sense. Of course, we managed to dodge the black move everywhere. And like I said, this is still looking better because we're missing a full 100% move defense, because you can see my Bayley in full offensive mode has 246% move defense, and they have 150. So once you start cranking another 100% on top of what they already have, it gets less impressive. And you definitely have no choice but to use the 3 moves on everybody, and it just dials her back a bit, and then she's not hitting as hard anyway as Naya can do with 2 moves and Naomi can do with 2 moves. However, I was gonna say you don't really have to worry about a reversal using these 2. This one you do have to potentially worry about a gem reversal, right? For sure, but that's really just Hall of Fame Molly Holly at this point, so not really a big deal. We're not increasing MP, so overall it's pretty good, pretty efficient, and pretty effective, so I like it a lot. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully you're kind of enjoying this Lady Striker series. I would probably be the ones I would consider my top 3 Lady Strikers, I think. And we'll also do, I'll do one on Naomi. So, yeah. Let's double check strikers here real quick. Yeah, those are my top 3 for sure. Absolutely the top 3 lady strikers for me. Liv would probably be number 4, to be honest. But these 3 would be my top 3. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not sure when I'll post which. To be honest, I'll probably post Naya first. Maybe I'll just do them in order I'm recording them chronologically. Bayley second and Naomi third. So that way I give you guys a really good look at my top builds for all of them, how I run them, and kind of the pros and cons with them. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Good luck out there. ZBayley absolutely still get it done. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.